You ever read that one story about like there's like a person like babysitting and there's like some kind of like angel statue in the basement?
No, I don't know about
That
that
one's
one.
really old.
Do you know
That
the
one
name?
I don't think is actually scary, but it used to freak me out.
Let me check this out.
Wow, this story's really short. I don't know why I was scared of this when I was a kid.
What's it called?
It freaked me out. Apparently just the angel. Probably a million creepypastas called the angel. It's not on No Sleep.
Wow, this one, it's that short?
Yeah.
Okay, if we read this one, we have to read another.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do this.
You actually want to read it?
Yep. The
I'm gonna be
angel!
embarrassed when it's not creepy at all.
A few years ago, a mother and father decided they needed a break, so they wanted to head out for a night on the town. They called their most trusted babysitter. When the babysitter arrived, the two children were already fast asleep in bed. So the babysitter just got to sit down around and make sure everything was okay with the children. Later that night, the babysitter got bored and went to watch TV. But she couldn't watch it downstairs because they did not have cable downstairs. The parents didn't want the children watching too much garbage. So, she called them and asked them if she could watch cable in the parents' room. Of course, the parents said it was okay. Of course, the parents said it was okay, but the babysitter had one final request. She asked if she can cover up the angel statue outside the bedroom window with a blanket or cloth. At the very least, close the blinds because it had made her nervous. The phone line was silent for a moment, and the father who was talking to the babysitter at the time said, "Take the children and get out of the house. We will call the police. We do not have an angel statue." The police found all three of the house occupants dead within 3 minutes of the call. No angel statue was ever found. That's brutal.
That's crazy. That used to really scare me as a kid.
That's brutal.
Wait, okay. I thought there's another one where it's like a dude
I
like
do
banging.
I do know this story though, by the way. I am familiar with this. I just didn't know it by name.
Combined this with another story in my head too.
But
There's
is
another
this the
one.
one that freaked you out? The angel? Or
I
is it a
don't know. I think
mixture?
they both freaked me out in my head. There's one where it's like it's like basically the same exact thing and like something weird is going on and then the person's like decides to call the police and the police the police are like saying that like everything is okay. That's right. The lady's like babysitting, okay?
Yes.
And she hears something in the basement. She hears like a loud like banging sound in the basement, just like nonstop, over and over again. And she's like, "What the heck is that?" And she was too scared to go check, so she called the police instead. And then like for some reason the police were like saying like, "Oh, it's fine, it's no big deal," and that was it. Or like maybe the lady said like, "Oh, the sound stopped, it's fine."
It sounds really familiar.
But then all of a sudden she hangs up on the police. But the 911 people are still on the line. And they hear another click to hang up. So that means that there was another person in the house listening to it on a different phone. And they like came over immediately after hearing that.
Oh.
And some guy was like in the basement with a machete trying to like lure them down by making sounds.
Oh my god.
For some reason I had that and the statue combined in my head.
Oh,
I don't know how
dude.
that makes sense, but yeah.
We're gonna have to either find this or revisit it.
I don't even know that this was a creepypasta or not. It might have been a real story.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's
What if
the
it's
part
just
that-
like a story on your local news town
Yeah.
website or something? Your local newspaper.
All right, people, you got to find your scariest story of all time. What terrifies you? Because I found Traffic Cone Man.
Oh, dude.
Now
Okay.
you got to type in your biggest fear
Let me
currently.
see. My biggest fear. I typed in voices. I don't know if that'll get me anywhere.
His biggest fear is voices. They scare me when they talk to me in my head. 11 rules for dipshits who bought a haunted house. That's what popped up.
I'm gonna type in woman.
Type in something that actually scares you. God dang liberal, not
I
Nathan.
am. I'm gonna type in witch. We're gonna type in witch.
Witches don't scare you.
Yes, they do.
You don't know what scares you, I'm realizing.
I really don't. I hooked up with a witch I met on a porn site, and now my life has gone to hell.
What the heck is wrong with you?
What was that? I just flew in your. I just saw something fly across your thing. I don't know.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you did. There was
I
nothing.
swear.
In front
I
of me?
swear,
Behind me?
Behind you. It was like on the.
No.
I'm gonna show you in the video, but I don't know. All right.
You're lying for clout. I'm afraid of Windows the way I be all Apple products.
Idiot.
Call me window phobic the way I be having a MacBook. Emergency alert. Do not look outside your windows. Oh, I think I just read these at nighttime. That's why these are familiar.
You just be reading scary stories?
Yeah, that explains it. Yeah, I remember this actually just happened to me before. I was on no sleep and I was like, this sucks. Is there like another scary story subreddit? And then I read this. This happened not too long ago. That's crazy.
I met a demon on the Tokyo subway.
Do you think it'll scare us though? Like I wanna walk away from this unable to sleep for a year.
Midnight
Yeah.
snack for the headless man. How about that, hmm?
Now how's he gonna eat? Get it.
Anthony.
I just played
Snow.
that game.
Dude, there it is again. I saw it again behind you.
There's nothing behind me.
I'll show you in the video.
No, you won't. There's absolutely nothing behind me. Is it big? Small?
No, it's
Is it a little fly? There are big boos on my knee. What the heck?